fine people, beautiful facilities over here. And when me and you walk in the door, it's like a second home.
Never been treated anywhere any better than when I am here. I'm home when I come here, man. And James, again, I don't like to make excuses, but I want to tell people up front what we got. Mm-hmm. We have the powerhouse team in the 14th region take on a team that is played all season for the future.
Right.
With that said, though, I think Coach Kevin Davis got to be in the talks for doing one of the best jobs in the 14th.
Man, I agree with you.
They've gotten better and better and better. Winners of 5 of their last 7, beat 2 teams in the district. Nobody gave them a chance. They may end up 3rd in the 53rd district. His young Lady Crusaders team, when I say young, folks, his leading scorer is a 7th grader. His point guard's a 7th grader. He got a couple of 8th graders. You'll see Miss Riley Miller, who goes to my church. She's a member of my youth group. She's a young player, going to play a lot of good minutes for June Buchanan. They're just young.
They are young, but, when you talk about Coach Kevin Davis, he's from the school with, he coached under Coach B.B. King, who made all, 4 straight runs to Rupp Arena. Skipped a year, come back and went the 5th time in 6 years. So, Kevin Davis has been around a lot of good coaches, B.B. King.
Hey, James.
And Raymond Justice, and learned a lot of things, man. And the man just flat out loves the game, but he flat out loves his kids.
Can I tell you something I didn't know till I started doing some of my regional tournament homework and working on a few projects? He's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
He's in the top 5 in about 3 different categories over here. I should have known that, but didn't.
So did he play at JBS
yes,
or
sir.
at Alice Lloyd?
No, at JBS, he's in top 3 in about 3 or 4 different categories over here. So he's returned home. Had a chance again to speak to his son, Zach Davis. He and I were getting our hair cut about the same time. And so he acknowledges again that what his pop and the folks here at June Buchanan are doing is good. Then, a day removed, happy birthday to Coach Megan Huff. And the Knott County Central Lady Patriots had her birthday, and I know she's going to want to come in here. James, it's the kind of game you want to get off to a good start, run through your offense, look sharp, look crisp, and play a lot of players, I would assume.
Play a lot of players and start putting in some things probably that you want to see get done here in just a couple of weeks.
I think Coach McAlawrence, her assistant coach, probably had one of the best one-liners that you and I have been told 2 years ago, and I've never forgotten it. When she said, quite frank to you and I, she said, boy, there ain't not a lot you can change this late in the season. Remember her telling us that 2 years ago?
Right there on the steps of the Morton Combs. Yes, sir.
She said, just at this point in the season, there's not a lot you can change. But, James, there's some things you can correct and some things you don't want to happen, and that, of course, I know you don't want to think about injuries, but you got to, right?
Well, you've got to. Me and Jamie last night watched Drew Reed take an awkward fall at Morton Combs, and she's not dressed tonight. Hopefully that's not got anything to do with it. I hope she's just a little bit under the weather, and she'll be fine. She's walking around fine, but she's not dressing tonight for the Knott County Central Patriots. But you're right. This point in the season, the last thing you want to do is have an injury, and we talk about that. And Michael Gibson, who plays for the boys, Knott Central, walks by here.
What happened?
He's got a boot on. He's at least got the boot on for what his mom said. At least 2 weeks before they'll reevaluate as whether he's back for the postseason or not.
Wow! Again, so we will give him best well wishes and hope he gets a speedy recovery because they need him indeed. I thought he was back ready to play, but no, sir, he was in the boot. But with all that said, let's take ourselves a 2-minute commercial break. We'll be back to get this one started. June Buchanan and Knott County after this.
Home is a place, but to us, home is a feeling. The feeling of comfort and trust. The feeling of being cared for by those who know you.
Hi, I'm Trent Noah, and I'm a graduate from Harlan County High School. I am so excited to start my Division I career where home is cheering me on. Things are just better at home. And home is ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And of course, Coach Moore over there.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community? With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Dr. Fran Hughes at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare is now accepting new patients. Dr. Hughes is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. We accept most major insurances, Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer a sliding fee scale. Contact Quantum Healthcare for an appointment with Fran Hughes today. Call 606-436-0711 or visit our webpage, www.kymha.com.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
For over 100 online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Junior Samara Bailey, number 12 Junior Addison Conlon, and number 1 7th grader Danny McAlarge. Now for the home team, the June Buchanan Crusaders are going to start number 33. It's the one Jamie's talked about. Has been a star all year for the Crusaders, Miss Mia Martin. She's going to be joined by number 10, Zoe Moore, who's going to play center tonight. Number 25, Riley Miller, going to start at forward. Number 14, Aniston Dials, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's Coach Kevin Davis's granddaughter.
You are correct.
And number 3, Abby Anderson, is going to be the starting five for Coach Kevin Davis and the June Buchanan Crusaders. Veteran officiating crew on here tonight, led by, looks like going to be Dwayne Combs.
James, I missed you, brother. Mickey and Minnie said hello. I'm glad to be back, though. I love Florida until I get homesick, and then I'm ready to come back home. Miss these mountains. I miss this basketball. Again, Knott County and June Buchanan. Get us started off, partner.
Kyra McLawrence in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by Samara Bailey, and reached in there and taken away by the Crusaders. Here comes Dials with it. Across the timeline, Patriots going to open up the 1-3-1. We just seen that last night. I haven't seen much 1-3-1 come out of the Lady Patriots this year. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Crusaders.
Conley, a great defender, deflects that ball there. A lot of times people wonder about that, but again, the coaches that are entertaining and do the job well put a big emphasis on those deflections. Yeah. Coach Patino used to have somebody that was their job, was to chart deflections, get your defense reset, and gives everybody another chance to get those steals. They're important, as there's another one just as I say that.
You speak of Kentucky. What about the Mountain Mamba, the Holler Baller?
How about you getting to interview him first?
I did.
Every time he has a successful moment, I think, we got a chance to talk to him first.
Yeah, we sure did. And if everything goes right, hopefully we get him back on the show this summer.
I think now that he's got endorsements by ARH, who we just run his commercial during the commercial break, I think that, plus your connections already, that could happen. Almost stolen by Danny.
Almost stolen away. And then I seen Travis Purry's new nickname, Dave. You seen it?
No.
The Penny Ryle Pistol. Them two boys had a good ball game the other night for the Wildcats.
He doesn't He just don't get excited, does he?
No,
We
he don't,
see
man.
Kyra with a steal. Hold it up and pass it to Danny McLawrence. Back to Kyra. Inside to Bailey. Skips it over to Bentley. 4 Lady Pats have touched it already. James, we talked about the youth of June Buchanan.
Yeah.
Danny McLawrence only a 7th grader. There's quite a few talented young players on the court right now.
Absolutely, man. And they come out in a 1-2-2 zone defense. As Bailey gets it, she goes in and lays it up and good. You know, me and Jamie talking about, I don't know if Samara put a shot off last night. If she did, it was just one. So as McLawrence steals, Danny goes in and lays it up and good.
Knott Central leads it 4-0 as we get this one back underway. I'm not sure our camera guy going to be able to continue to hold the spot that he's at. I got to figure out. His video's shaking quite a bit on him. We got him perched up there on the Eagle's nest over here. Boy, a steal and a pass out to Danny McLawrence. Left-handed layup is good, and Knott County leads at 6-0. You and Mr. Couch called the games.
We did, yeah.
Did a great job. Shot put up, won't go.
2 good looks by the Crusader. Just couldn't get on the drop. Kyra with it on the far side. Into Bentley. Bentley lets 3 fly too hard. Rebounded by Conley. Conley over to Danny. Danny up to Kyra. 5:12 to go first period. Thanks for tuning in to the Killer Bee tonight. Danny McLawrence lets a 3 go. She can't get it to drop. Conley chases it down. Saves it to Danny. Danny to Kyra. Into Bentley as Casey lays it up and good.
I like that time. She caught it, squared up, went straight up with it. No need to bring it down. No need to try to make 4 or 5 different steps. Just put the biscuit in the basket, as we like to say. Knott County leads at 8-0.
One of the best one-liners of the season.
Right side to go with Mia. Got to look to shoot. Got to catch it and look to shoot. Again, James, I built her up for a reason. She's everything I promised you she is, but she's not even looking to score yet. Coach Davis saying, got to penetrate, got to go quick as Riley Miller catches it, but she brought it down, tied it up to Danny McLawrence, and hit it go back to June Buchanan. 4:26 to play. Of course, James, we announced the Hometown Sports Corner All-Star Game is going to be held right here in Pippa Passes. Second weekend in April. Made that announcement last night, and I've already had about 100 messages already today about it. Several of these young ladies will be, I know that. Several of these ladies will be coming to play with us, including this young lady right now, Miss Mia, with the basketball.
Goes by McLawrence, knocked out about nope, saved into Bentley. 4 minutes to go. Patriots up to Conley. Conley into Bailey, out to Bentley. Bentley for 3, too hard. Rebounded Bailey. She gets it, puts it back up and good.
Bailey says, I may not have taken shots last night, but she's going to make up for it tonight as she got that one to fall.
Over to Abby Anderson, who's checked into the ball game.
Good timeout from Coach Kevin Davis as he takes the timeout, James. Let's take it as well. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Thanks for tuning in to the Killer Bee tonight as Riley Feltner's checked into the ball game for Addison Conley during that break.
James, you know I love to watch teams out of timeouts, and I'm going to tell you, Coach Davis had the right play. They just didn't take the shot when they should have, and costly turnover. Knott County got it leading 10-0 on the other end.
Bentley with the 3 near side and good. She won't miss many. She starts to find the range. Told her last night when I was interviewing her, every time she shot it since Christmas, she's had the confidence like it's going in.
Of course, you got to be one of the odds-on favorite to win our three-point competition later on in April. Anxious to hear from you. I didn't get a chance to hear the interviews, to be honest with you, brother. What the girls say, how they feeling about it coming down to the end for the season?
Well, you know, they got a little emotional last night. They got more emotional watching Faith Pollard. You know, the Wolf County Wolves and Knott Central did a class act last night and let Faith Pollard start the ball game.
Any coach that wouldn't do that would have his card taken from him.
No, I agree with you.
It's class act, though, too. So, now, I want to tip my hat to Wolf County. Didn't have to do it, but it was class act, brother.
She got a score the last 2 points, and they took her out of the ball game. And you looked over, she was crying, her mom and dad was crying, half the fans was crying. And, you know, she
if you watch it and don't get emotional, you need to go talk to your preacher after church.
Yeah, and so she was pretty emotional after the game, talking about, you know, she grew up in that gym. Her dad's been the principal there for as long as she can remember, and she said, you know, that gym's not just been a 4 or 5 year adventure for her. She's grew up into that after ball game, staying late at night. And it was pretty neat. And then Drew Reed talked about, you know, getting to play alongside her dad all these years, and we talked about at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people would consider a successful high school career, Jamie, just to win one region title during their career. And these young ladies have won two 14th region titles, 2 14th All-A titles, and are very capable of winning the third.
Yeah, I mean, they're the front runner to win this, my friend, as Mia made the free throw on the other end, and Bentley hits another three on this end. Knott County leads at 16-1. There's several teams, though, not going to lay down and quit now. Knott County got to it'll be a fun regional tournament. I wholeheartedly believe that. Much like I said about the boys off the air, I think the girls' draw is very, very important come regional tournament time.
No, I agree with you 100%. As Bentley steals it coming away with it.
There are just some teams, pal, and I think you will agree and probably know where I'm going with this as McLaurin hits that three, that just match up better with others.
They do, you're right.
To be quite frank, I only think there's 2 teams, I'm not going to tell you who just yet, that can beat Hazard. But I think there are 2 or 3 teams that can beat those 2 teams. So that regional tournament will be interesting. And I'm talking up when I say Hazard to boys.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, boys and girls. Of course, you know the boys.
Look at Riley Feltner. Smile for me, kid. We got you on TV. This young lady plays so well and does a fantastic job.
Oh, my goodness.
It worked.
Did it work? It worked.
I've done that with college kids before, man.
Feltner gets it back, puts it up. She's going to be fouled.
It worked.
It worked.
She's going in the books.
You're right. Jamie Vitale.
Listen
it's
to
what
me.
I'm going to call you is number 3.
She's still grinning. She's still smiling. Nobody here but me and you and her knows why she's smiling.
She makes the free throw.
Minute 15 to play, 20-1. Second one is good as well. We have some hardware to present to her should the snow let us come Sunday evening. That young lady had a remarkable grade school season this past year.
She did.
We have tried now 3 times or 2 times, getting ready to be 3, to present her some hardware. Rebound put back up. Oh, in and out. Boy, got another big offensive rebound. That one is good.
Yes, sir. For Zoe Moore gets her first 2 points of the ball game. Battling there with the boards.
I like the fact Zoe kept it high. Got the rebound high and kept it high. Went right back up with it and got herself 2 points. On the other end, though, Samara Bailey says, this is how you do it, kid. Done the same thing. Mm-hmm. Got her a big bucket there, too. Knott County leading big 23-3. But June Buchanan with the basketball, playing hard.
Dials across the timeline. Stolen away by Feltner. Feltner comes away with it 2-on-1 up ahead to Kyra McLaurin.
Oh, my, what a pass. Did you see that? That's an 8th grader bouncing that pass and putting it on the dime, man. Knott County Central leads 25-3.
6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kyra comes across with it 2-1. Finds Feltner in the far corner. Lets it fly a little short. But that's how we'll end the first quarter. Knott County Central 25, JBS 3, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on the Killer Bee.
Sometimes when you're thinking home is a place, but to us, home is a feeling. The feeling of comfort and trust. The feeling of being cared for by those who know you.
Hi, I'm Trent Noah, and I'm a graduate from Harlan County High School. I am so excited to start my Division I career where home is cheering me on. Things are just better at home, and home is ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The weekend, and weekend mud, and torque for days, and getting home, and your little brother, and why he drives you crazy.
Just park it over there.
Nope.
I think I'm good there. Okay. Keep it close.
You hit my truck.
Really?
And one tight spot, and the strength, and the smarts.
I knew it.
And the Silverado family of trucks, and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleum, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Just one button.
You know what? We would have sound if Jamie Hughes.
Oh, what a move. You might not have heard us bragging on it, but Riley Feltner made a sweet move and a good finish. She took a photographer out down there like a bowling pin. On the other end, Riley Miller.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Miss Miller from the Lighthouse Baptist Youth Group.
There we go. Now
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're going to give shout-outs all night long.
We are.
Michael Lawrence steps back. Let us know if you can hear us now on Facebook.
Oh, they can.
We've got it
I
fixed.
promise you. I promise you. They can hear us.
Maybe they've heard me and you talk so much they turn it down now.
Turn me up, brother. They ain't got to hear me in a month.
Well, I mean, you was all the way in Florida.
James had a great time until I got sick down there. That national cheerleading competition is crazy. If you could imagine 4 stadiums with about 150 cheerleading squads, and they cheer every 5 minutes. And you're just like, there goes another one, there goes another one. And it's just intense. Had a fun time. I appreciate Coach Chass Childers and the Hyman Lady Jackets for inviting me to go along. Already been asked to go next year to cover a couple high school squads. So
Doug Clark is tuned in. Somebody needs to tell Doug his wife was here earlier. I went on Doug to make an appearance in the gym.
Well, Doug's Ohio State
I'll bet you if there was a bass boat and some fishing going on, Doug would be at center
Ohio
court.
State won, and he thinks he can just take off. Where you at, Doug?
Creech over to McLaurin. She steps back from about 22, left it a little short. Hammonds with a rebound. We're going to have a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Patriots. Of course, not Central. If you're on the radio, going right to left on the radio dial, dressed in that maroon jerseys outlined in white, numbered in blue. And, of course, JBS is in their home white, outlining that royal blue and black.
James shot off the mark, just a little too strong. Feltner gets the rebound, puts it back up. Kraft's shot blocked. Feltner another one, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom. You and I got to find some time between now and then to have a sit-down preview show.
Well, you're out.
I mean, like, if we ain't careful, we're going to be over there calling the tournament and have a preview.
I haven't had it yet. You're right.
But much to talk about. I got a question for you. You and everybody that is tuning us in.
Mm-hmm.
How many teams have participated in the 14th region? And I don't expect you to know the answer.
Wait a second. When you say participated, what are you talking about?
Well, like right now, we know there's, 16 teams? Or however many?
No, there's...
here he's taking off his shoes. No,
there's 16 teams, yeah.
Okay. Well, how many?
Because the 53rd's got 5.
Mm-hmm.
The 55th just got 3, so it's 4-4. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But I'm talking about overall. Like, for example, we know at one time Clark Creek was in the 14th region.
Man, I don't know. Do you know the answer?
Oh, I do know. Okay. Listen to me.
Well, listen,
It's been a long time since I've done homework.
I'm going to take a wild guess here. Shot goes up for JBS. No good. Here comes Kraft with it. I'm going to guess.
I really want you to do a little homework on it before you throw a guess.
I'm going to throw my guess out here just by.
Okay, then I'm going to tell you over and under, and that's as far as I'm going.
Okay.
31. More. That surprises you, don't it?
It does. I thought 31. I'm going back to Riverside and.
Dude, there are some schools that I didn't realize had teams in Knott County, James. There are some places that had high school teams that competed in the 14th region that I wonder, do you? It's got me now wanting to tell you. Do you know? I didn't know.
I don't know. I would have said 31. Well, I did say 31.
Well, Feltner breaks free, and you got another one. This young lady is going to be a superstar. Okay, let me just go ahead and tell you that again.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's just do a little contest here. If whoever's listening on Hometown Sports Corner on Facebook will go in the comment section, take their guess. I've already guessed mine. Jamie says it's over 31. How many teams have participated in the 14th region? We may give a prize out by the end of the night.
I'll give you $50 if you can get it before halftime. Because I dug deep to find it.
Somebody's Googling right now.
Go ahead and Google it. But there are more than you realize, pal. But $250 to play, again, I said that to say this. It's just that time, brother. You got to start thinking about who you think's going to win each district. Winning the districts, of course, assures you to play a runner-up from another district. Well, that's the good news. How'd you like to win your district and have to play the runner-up of that 54th district over there? There's 3 teams practically that can win it. First of all, I don't want to sell that short. It's you still get over trying to figure out how many teams. It's
you got some guesses coming in now.
Oh, I do.
Then we go, but you talk about winning the region or going to making it to the region. The girls' region is at Memorial Gym at Hazard, Kentucky. And the boys is at Knott County Central for the region tournament. So good atmospheres, man, for both of those.
Always fun times, and there will be no reason to believe it won't be again this year. Both schools will do awesome at hosting. And while I like my friends that we've met in Powell County and made even more friends at Estill County, James, it'd be pretty nice to call those games and be home by 10:30.
It will.
Versus 12:31.
As Frankie Reed and Aiden Conley has checked in for the Patriots. Crusaders kick it out to Miss Dials. Dials guarded by Kraft. Those are some Car Creek names. Kraft and Dials, wouldn't you say, Jamie?
Yes, sir. Maybe played a little travel ball together.
Maybe.
Now they're playing against each other, perhaps. 2:15 to play.
knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Going left to right on the radio dial. Thanks to Cody Sparkman back at the station tonight for the Killer Bee in this 53rd District doubleheader. And thanks to Miss Tammy Brewer and Randy Thompson for allowing us to get on the air and getting the sponsors. And thank you to the sponsors for allowing us to get on the air tonight. If you're interested in keeping sponsorships and allowing us to get on the air, just call the radio station. I'm sure that Tyler and the boss man Randy and Tammy will be more than happy to help you out and get you on the air.
Boy, nice shot there by Kraft, and that a great assist from Feltner into Kraft. James, problem that some of these schools are going to have when they face Knott Central is Knott County comes with their bench, and they probably have a more tenacious defense with the second group.
Yeah, you're right. As the Patriots went back to this man-to-man defense, Dials pulls it out.
Over in Whitesburg, Kentucky, Lady Cougars lead Jenkins 32-7. Is that a doubleheader, pal?
Where at?
Jenkins and Letcher.
Should be. Yeah, I think most district games are double headers this year.
We'll watch that boys game kind of on a split screen. Keep everybody informed on it.
Feltner with it. She steps back from 16, knocks down
red
2
hot
more.
Right now.
Yes,
she
sir.
She is red hot. Look at Justin Emberg. He's managed to get 2 bags of popcorn in the water. Minute to play here in the first half, 39-7. That boys game over there has a chance to be a good one too, pal.
It does. You're right, man. Letcher's well improved under Coach Noble over there in Whitesburg. And,
home court advantage.
Jenkins, with Coach Winston Lee, they're looking for some upsets this year. He's got his best record, I think, since 2005. Is that what I say?
I think so, yeah.
So Winston's doing a phenomenal job at Jenkins, just like we knew he would. So a lot of good basketball getting played in the 14th region right now by a lot of teams.
Watch this June Buchanan team, James. They're well coached. It's just a mark of a young team. Got to get some strength, got to get some experience and time. But they run this weave. They do a great job. They run a 5-out. They run a 41. They do a great job. I love it when he runs he'll run a 1-3-1 with Miller in the middle of that a lot of times. Shot put up off the glass, won't go. It was a good look. Just come up a little short. Kraft got it, dribbles to half court. She's going to heave it up, but not going to have enough time. And that's going to bring us to halftime. Let's step away, about a 5-minute break, and we'll be back right here on WKCB 107.1 and Hometown Sports Corner.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
To many, home is a place, but to us, home is a feeling. The feeling of comfort and trust. The feeling of being cared for by those who know you.
Hi, I'm Trent Noah, and I'm a graduate from Harlan County High School. I am so excited to start my Division I career where home is cheering me on. Things are just better at home, and home is ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The weekend, and weekend mud, and torque for days, and getting home, and your little brother, and why he drives you crazy.
Just park it over there. Nope. I think I'm good there. Okay. Keep it close.
You hit my truck.
Really?
And one tight spot, and the strength, and the smarts,
I knew it.
and the Silverado family of trucks, and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Do you have an underlying health issue? Stressful eating? No time to go to the gym? Come see us at East Kentucky Wellness Center. They want to help you lose weight. Come see them on Highway 119 in North Irvine, Kentucky, or call them at 606-403-1212. Looking for the hard-to-get gift for someone? We recommend East Kentucky Wellness gift vouchers. Remember, a healthier you starts today. 606-403-1212.
Dr. Fran Hughes at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare is now accepting new patients. Dr. Hughes is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. We accept most major insurances, Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer a sliding fee scale. Contact us at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare for an appointment with Fran Hughes today. Call 606-436-0711 or visit our webpage, www.kymha.com.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
We're ready, Cody. Sorry about that. And welcome back to the Killer Bee. We're at halftime between the Knott County Central Patriots and the Lady Crusaders, June Buchanan and Jamie Hughes. 4.5 minutes away, man. And if you're Coach Davis, I mean, I think you just got to fix a few things. But everybody knows. Let's just put it out there. Everybody knew that Knott Central, was going to be hard to beat tonight. And if you're Coach Kevin Davis, you want to set your girls. This is where we've got to get to in the future.
Well, again, in the pregame, I don't normally do that. You guys know I try to hype the games up and so forth, but I just wanted to go ahead and spell it out for what it was.
Yeah.
This is a lopsided game, James. June Buchanan's a team playing for the future. Knott County playing for the present right now.
Right.
When you got a player that's got 2,500 points, you got 3 other seniors and a couple other starters that can score 20 plus. You're supposed to be leading 32-7. But again, James, you've coached, and I think this applies for all sports. There are still yet a few things you could tweak and change and correct.
Yeah.
Even though you probably can't make a whole lot of improvements, but still yet a few inbounds plays perhaps. Or maybe you want to tighten up what we would do if we had the ball down to. There'll be some things that Coach Huff, she might take a timeout in this game, and you wonder why in the world is she taking the timeout. It'll be just to say, girls, let's treat this as kind of an opportunity to play for that regional tournament down the road. Here's what we would want to do with about 20 seconds or something.
Yeah, you're right. You're going to put some plays in, maybe an inbound play or a potential, coming off a foul, an inbound play, and underneath the goal play. There'll be some things that you're right that she'll call timeout trying to get addressed, and just a few things they want to try to make sure that they run the right play. And there's no experience like game experience. I don't care what the score is when you're playing teams that don't know what play you're getting ready to run. And if you're Jim Buchanan, you're looking for that experience in these big games, and you start learning, you start adding to that library in your mind of experience and stuff to do in certain situations. So Coach Kevin Davis knows that you can learn, and he's going to take things away from this game and go back and look at the film, and he's going to teach his girls, if you see the double team coming here, we need to bounce pass instead of trying to throw over here or whatever. So you can take a lot of things away from on both sides of this ball game.
Yeah, and again, for Jim Buchanan, it's just a chance to showcase your future.
Yeah.
To let your girls, as you said, say, hey, this is what we want to become. And with hard work, they got an opportunity to do that, pal. This is a 7th and 8th grade led team playing varsity basketball. They have played all season. You want to also remind them you're having a season that is by all means a successful season. They beat Cordia. They beat Jenkins. They won at and against Jackson City here. This is a team that has done some good things, has this Jim Buchanan team, to be as young as they are.
Jamie, I'm going to ask, not to interrupt you, but you had $50 away to the winner if somebody guessed how many teams was in the 14th region. I'm going to read you the numbers.
Oh, I see them.
And I want you to tell me if anybody is close. There's 33, 42, 44, 36, 35, 52, 48, 54, 47, 43. Did anybody win the $50?
Nobody won. That's
Nobody
about as far as
won.
I'm going with that, because then you're making me feel like I'm on the Price is Right. High, low.
Yes, sir.
Too high, too low. But again, guys, it surprised me. I think it has you guys already. You were surprised that there was more than 32,
I am.
right?
Yes, sir.
But you got to remember, with Knott Central, for example, let's use the Patriots. That was Knott County High. That was Hyman High. That was Car Creek High. There's a lot of schools consolidated. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw one out there. Did you know that Vest, Kentucky, had a high school team?
No.
I did.
When you say Vest, was that Quicksand High School?
I'm assuming. I don't know, but they were one of the teams that played in the 14th region. And I thought, do what? And I had to do a little search and deep. When you start kicking the dust up, there have been several teams, including Jim Buchanan here, Cordia down at Lodge Creek, that have over the years participated in the 14th regional tournament.
Good deal.
James, of course, we got some schools, such as Hazard, for example. Did you know that Hazard has played and won a couple regions? By couple, I think I'm right when I tell you they might have played in the 15th at one time. A long time ago, before the 14th. They've not always been in the 14th. I know I'm right on that. Right. I just don't know if it was the 13th or the 15th. And they won that region before coming to the 14th.
Did not know it? No, man, I'm telling you what, you've done a lot of homework today.
It's kind of like when we was in high school and you was looking at my notes and Mr. Kahn called us and said, no, boys, you can't do that.
I'm not sure. Man, you've stumped me a little bit tonight, man, so try to figure it out. As we get this one started off, Knott Central will go left to right and on the radio dial. Over to Bentley. Bentley into Bailey. Bailey spins, lays it up and good. Let's get this second half started for Samara Bailey. She's got 6. Here comes Aniston Dials with it across the timeline for the Crusaders. Over to, thought she was going to pass it. Instead, she decided to keep it. Now she gives it up to Riley Miller. Seen Riley's family here earlier in the pregame.
Yes, Miss Keisha sitting across from us. I don't see Papa Bear here yet. He may have to work. So again,
maybe.
Might be like a lot of other people, gets to only listen and watch his kids play by our Facebook and radio feeds.
Absolutely.
James, that's pretty cool
Man,
deal
it
for
is.
us.
You're
man.
right.
It's big to me. Let me say that.
It is. I talked to a couple sets of grandparents earlier this week, and that's how they've said, that due to health reasons, they can't get out and climb stairs and go into some of these gyms, because you almost got to climb stairs in every gym. So they just can't afford to do that due to health reasons. So I'm glad that people like us and the radio station they can sit and watch and listen to the game in their car or sit and watch it on their phone. So there's a lot of good with it, you know.
Two really cool things. I don't know if you've even acknowledged or have seen that they happen. But we wrote an article 2 weeks ago about the guys over in Hyden, Kentucky, the Leslie County Eagles, and we called them the Young Guns. Mm-hmm. James, I didn't think a whole lot about it. I was just writing an article. Don't you know they went and had T-shirts printed this week, and every one of them is wearing tonight and somewhere Young Gun T-shirts.
Hey, man, I like it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it
one
is
of the coolest things I've had happen.
Yeah.
Second thing, Rilo Ebird and Colton Riley's papa messaged us, and he said, thanks to you guys, I got to watch my grandsons while I was in the nursing home. Stuff like that, pal. I'm starting to appreciate it more and more.
Even more. You're right. It's Coach Kevin Davis, he comes halfway out on the floor to get a play run. He's still teaching his young team on when to do certain situations. And so as Dials is with it, tries to spin against Conley. 5:44 to go here in the third period. She gives it up to Miller. Miller back to Dials.
Hey, one thing about it, pal, if they can run a play against this Knott Central defense, they'll be able to run against anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Shot on the way up for Mia Martin, up no good. Fight for the rebound. Patriots come down with it. Mac Lawrence.
Danny's grinning. She's like, can you please let me run and get ahead of you? And she's able to, and Kyra hits her with the assist. 3 more for Knott Central. James, her upside is going to be huge, man,
right,
too.
man.
She's only a 7th grader.
Yeah.
Look across the way and see big Bryson Smith walking in. He's June Buchanan's leading scorer. Also a member of our youth group over at Lighthouse. Shout out to him as he and the Crusaders will play Knott Central coming up here a little later on.
Miller with it. Tries to go inside. Can't get away from Bailey. She kicks it up and Dials with 4:45 to go on the clock. If you want to sponsor with WKCB for the district tournament, call the radio station at 785-5900 Monday through Friday and speak to Mr. Randy Thompson or Tammy Brewer, the Wolfman, Tyler Wolf. They'll explain to you how you can help sponsor the 53rd District Tournament on the Killer Bee, so we can bring you all the games live in action throughout the postseason.
If it goes as planned, we'll have those on Hometown as well. I'll be able to tell you more about that once they have the draw.
Yeah, I think the draw's not until sometime later next week is what Justin Emberg was telling us last night.
I'm a little surprised about that. I thought perhaps they might go ahead and take advantage of the fact that this thing's pretty much, I think, seeded and over with. And I thought they might have that tournament selection show, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm going to say he said the 20th last night, but don't quote me on that. But it will be the later part of next week before they will have the draw.
And then somebody put a good one on me last night. They posted the 54th district pairings, and then they took it down. I knew they hadn't had that tournament.
Yeah, up ahead.
Draw yet.
Yeah, the Mac Lawrence, she lays it up and good.
And what do we got here? Somebody going to
time out, and as they take a.
I told you we'd see this, James. Again,
yeah.
This is just to kind of say, hey, here's some things we might work on and so forth. As they take it, yeah, I think you were getting ready to say we'll take it as well, right?
60-second break here on the Killer Bee.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our convenient online banking. Viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Whether it's brakes or tires for that work truck to get you to work, or tires for that toy that your wife said you shouldn't have had. Either way, come and see us at Hyman Tire and Auto on Highway 80 for all the parts that you need to do it yourself, or for the service and the parts that you'd rather go ahead and choose to let someone else do for you. Come and see them at Hyman Tire and Auto. Call them up, 606-785-3505. Again, that's Hyman Tire and Auto. Established in 1954, Hyman Funeral Service has always been locally owned and operated. Located off of Highway 80, the current facility, built in 1986, was designed to meet the needs of you and your family. Our facility offers 3 chapels of varying sizes to accommodate your desires. We also have a wide range of services to customize for your funeral needs. From the first call through the aftercare program, we are there for the families. Hyman Funeral Services.
With a rebound, gives it up to Dials.
Good stop there for the Lady Crusaders. Got it down the other end. 2 1/4 to play in this third. But Lawrence gets the steal, and Kyra baseball passes it to Danny. 1 dribble, lays it up, and it's good. Again, man, we knew this would be an uphill battle, but if you're June Buchanan, it's just an opportunity to keep working as Bentley gets the steal. Down the lane, lays it up, and 2 more for Knott Central.
As Feltner will check into the ball game and Bentley will check out. We did get a chance to speak to Drew Reed during halftime. And she's informed us that she, I guess, just needs a little bit of rest. So hopefully she'll be back first part of next week for the Lady Patriots. As the ball's loose on the floor, McLawrence comes away with it up to her sister Kyra. Kyra pulls up from 6, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and good.
Knott County's lead continues to grow. Minute 17 to play. You guys hit that like and share button. Now's a good time, too, for you to give a shout-out to your favorite Lady Crusader or favorite Lady Patriot. Encourage them. Congratulate them on the season they've had. Wish them best of luck in the tournament coming up. But let's, by all means, be good sports fans. Boy, I'm telling you something. Conley's a defender, is she not, pal?
Yes, sir, man. Just to be a junior, so the Lady Patriots will get her back next year to help lead the squad.
I may have asked you this in the past, and if I did, I'm short memory. Does Feltner play softball?
No.
Because she's got some wheels, man.
The ones that play softball on the court, or has in the past, you know, I don't know what happened this year's Hammonds and Kraft and
Reed,
yeah, no, just Drew. Both McLawrence sisters. And that may be it. Maybe Samara Bailey.
James, I'm working on an article right now, too, and nobody knows it just yet, so I might as well tell you first. When's the last time you think there's been a team in the 14th region that has had 3 pairs of sisters? They only have 15 players, and 6 of them right now are sisters. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty neat, yeah.
3 different pairs of sisters. Of course, my buddy's a twin, so he knows all about that. But I just thought that was neat.
That is pretty neat, yeah, having siblings, getting to play with them. But as we end the third quarter, let's step away for 60 seconds. We come back with 4th and final action.
In the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Today, and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
What does that I say during football season? Here, there, and gone.
Here, there, and gone.
That's her speed. Fast, fast, and fastest.
Mm-hmm. Miss just had a tough night. They have recognized her and acknowledged what a good player she is, and every time she's come down the court, she's had a lot of times 2 players guarding her.
Hammonds is going to pick up the foul for the Patriots. And JBS will bring it in, gets it into Miss Martin. She tries a spin move, trying to get a little opening to get a shot off. Feltner standing right with her as Martin drives in. And we're going to have another foul. That one's going to be on number 10, which is Jayla Monroe. That's her first. Jamie, they've still got guesses coming in about your 14th region.
And I remember, I always had a $50 prize to somebody that done it at halftime. Nobody got my $50.
But you've intrigued everybody now, man. I would have, went with 16. I tried to double, so,
No, but then you wasn't thinking about consolidation.
No, I wasn't. No,
That's just in the 14th region.
Foul on Feltner. Going to send Miss Martin to the line, try to pick up her first foul, or first points of the ball game. Shot on the way up and good for Miss Martin. Oh, I'm sorry, it's her second point. She got her first point in the first quarter.
I wasn't going to correct
you. With a free throw, yeah. I'll correct myself.
I'll leave that to Misty and Brady.
Yeah, they do it. They do it well too, Jamie. She gets her third point.
Where is Brady, by the way? And is he ready for dirt track season?
He has got into weightlifting.
Oh,
and
okay.
He is living in the weight room, him and Brody Conley.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. I see her buddy Brian Smith across from us.
Yes, sir.
We'll get to watch Brian's baby boy play here in just a few minutes.
I kind of thought for sure Rick Mobley or Brian Smith, one of the two, would have been the guy that would have got my $50. I was kind of, you boys both let me down. I thought one of those two would have won the contest.
Or at least the trash talking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they will still do that, both of them.
Bella Hammond gets the shot up and going. I've got her with 4 points on the night.
James, that young lady I have seen have superb middle school games. She, against kids her age, a lot of times she's having to play up. Even though she's a bigger kid, she's playing against juniors and seniors as a freshman. Sophomore type deal. But you wait, too, by the time she's a senior. She's going to make a nice player, too, pal.
Right.
Here's Mr. Stephen Bell.
Yes,
baby
sir.
girl.
Well, he's getting ready to recognize her. I see her mommy over there across from us. So the Bells, man, a fine, fine people over from down in Hyman. As it's tipped out of bounds, the last touch by the Patriots.
I know we always talk good of those that have passed on, but I said it before he passed on. Her papa, Charlie, was one of the finest men to walk this county.
I was just talking about Charlie Bell 2 days ago, man. One of the
we miss Charlie,
finest people in the world. You know, I'm starting to deal more and more with fire departments and the wonderful first responders we've got in the county, and Charlie was one of those that worked for years with Vico Sassafras Fire Departments. And
then Rebecca Bell probably, James, this is a big statement too. She probably has touched more lives than anybody you'll meet in Knott County with the different programs that she helped with at Knott Central, in addition to the classroom that she done a phenomenal job
You're
with.
right, man. Just the Bells are phenomenal people and great community members and leaders, man, and that's what we need, of course. Stephen, the pastor at Hyman First Baptist Church.
Good run out here by the Lady Crusaders, just at the wrong angle. Got to go left or right. You can't attack that rim straight in front of her.
That's one of those things you learn with experience, though.
Time will come,
this time next year, she'll know that.
Yep, I'm going to one of those. The reason why those blocks are painted.
Yes, sir.
And they're a good place for us to get started at. 3 minutes to play. This one winding down. James Sandlin. I'm glad you get to pick the MVP, and I'm glad that Danny McLaurence's cup's got a hole in it, and they're having a good laugh on her behalf as she went over and picked the one cup that had a hole in it.
Yeah.
It's all right, kid. You've had a good ball game regardless.
Absolutely is.
So who you picking for our player of the game?
Dowles comes across the timeline. But we've got a bunch of young kids that we could make our player of the game this tonight. So, I can't pick two because you always get on to me when we pick two.
You have all season. Why would you quit now? Here comes June Buchanan, going to back it back out. I like this zone here by Knott Central.
Over to Dials. Shot on the way by Gibson, up and good by D.D. Gibson.
What made a nice
Man,
shot.
her granny
Yes,
come
indeed.
over and made sure she said hello to us earlier tonight.
Hopefully Don got to watch that
Hopefully Don got to watch that. Greta told us to make sure we filmed her good side tonight.
Here comes the Lady Crusaders on a trot, minute 45 to play. Another thing about Coach Davis, James, he don't quit coaching.
No, you're
if
right.
he's up 20, the other night he was up 20 and you thought he was down 5. And right now he finds himself on the other side of the scoreboard and he's still over there coaching. And I like that. It's why his team will continue to get better and better.
Dial steps back a minute and a half. Probably will name Miss Riley Feltner or WKCB player of the game tonight. She's had an outstanding
You're
ball
just
game.
doing that because I made her laugh if she's throwing it in over here.
Man, you did. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Minute 5. No, she deserves it. She's played well. It'll be the first opportunity that we've had a chance to have her on in a little while.
Dials goes far side. Less than a minute to go. Of course,
Trying to find a
hopefully,
gap in this zone, man, and it's not been as easy as you would think.
no, you're right. You know, of course, we will have the results for the 53rd District tournament draw. Hopefully next week. It's not really a draw. It's more of a seed as Hayden Coulter knocks down the 15-foot jump shot for the Crusaders. So, and Miss Clark is the loudest cheer in the gym.
Oh,
She's
what?
standing up.
Night
Yes,
in
sir.
and night out, man. She's down here taking pictures and cheering them on. Bell with a good rebound for June Buchanan. Here comes the Lady Crusaders. 10 seconds. They'll have a chance for one more.
4 seconds. Coulter with another shot, and she makes it 2 in a row, man. And she's becoming a fan favorite over there amongst the June Buchanan Crusader fans. But let's step away and see if we can't get a hold of Miss Feltner to get her over here for an interview. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Killer Bee.
Dr. Fran Hughes at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare is now accepting new patients. Dr. Hughes is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. We accept most major insurances, Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer a sliding fee scale. Contact us at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare for an appointment with Fran Hughes today, 0711, or visit our webpage, www.kymha.com.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Welcome back to the Killer Bee, where the Knott County Central Pace just defeated the June Buchanan Crusaders over here at Pippa Passes by the score of 64-15. Now we're joined with our WKCB and Hometown Sports Corner player of the game, Miss Riley Feltner. Riley, you had a very good game tonight, young lady.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say what you said at pregame, but Jamie has to quit talking to you during the game, don't he?
No.
Hey, I'm used to just hearing people like talk, say all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, but he wasn't trash talking, was it? That's the
No,
problem.
I was cheering her on, just trying to make her smile. I was going to see if I could do it. It worked. She went
It
down
worked.
and scored, James
Yeah,
said.
she ended the.
Riley, what's going through your mind when you go into a game like this?
Just feel like just go have fun and try to get better and just. I love playing basketball and putting the ball in the hoop, so it's probably in my mind all the time.
And then, of course, this team getting closer and closer to the district and the regional.
What's the one thing that you've got to do to help the Patriots cut the nets down here in about 2 weeks?
I feel like come in and just play really good defense and try to, defense. I have to play defense and my score will come. So.
We know that you need to get back to the locker room. Let's give some shout-outs.
My family, they do everything for me. Obviously God and all my coaches, all my teammates. So.
And we got this All-Star game coming up, by the way. I know that's the last thing on your mind, but we expect you to be there second week of April, right?
So, what is that, like the 13th, something
yes.
like that? Well, I actually got a tournament.
Oh, no!
I got a tournament in Tennessee. So.
Oh, no. Well, maybe she wins it and makes it back, or maybe. we play it before she leaves. But anyway, we're proud of you, kid. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Riley.
Thank you.
Jamie, Patriots get the road victory. And so these two teams liable to see each other again in just a few weeks at Letcher Central in the 53rd District. Once the drawing comes out, we'll see where everybody sits.
James, there are no bad wins. You know what I mean? Right. But you got out here with a W. It's a district win, and everybody's safe, nobody hurt. Shared the ball well, got good points from everybody. So I think it's a win-win. Yeah. And all the boxes were checked for Coach Megan Huff. But now we turn our attention to the guys. We'll send it back to the station, I would assume, take a short break, and then be back about a 5-minute break. It's time for Cody to play us a Bob Seger song, perhaps, or a bunch of commercials. I don't know what he's going to do. If you're Cody, you can do anything you want because he's just that cool. But you guys keep it tuned to the Killer Beat, WKCB, and Hometown Sports Corner. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Do you have an underlying health issue? Stressful eating? No time to go to the gym? Come see us at East Kentucky Wellness Center. They want to help you lose weight. Come see them on Highway 119 in North Irvine, Kentucky, or call them at 606-403-1212. Looking for the hard-to-get gift for someone? We recommend East Kentucky Wellness gift vouchers. Remember, a healthier you starts today. 606-403-1212.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
To many, home is a place, but to us, home is a feeling. The feeling of comfort and trust. The feeling of being cared for by those who know you.
Hi, I'm Trent Noah, and I'm a graduate from Harlan County High School. I am so excited to start my Division I career where home is cheering me on. Things are just better at home, and home is ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Weekend and weekend mud and torque for days and getting home and your little brother and why he drives you crazy.
Just park it over there. Nope. I think I'm good there. Okay. Keep it close.
You hit my truck.
Really?
And one tight spot and the strength and the smarts. I knew it. And the Silverado family of trucks and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Established in 1954, Hyman Funeral Service has always been locally owned and operated. Located off of Highway 80, the current facility, built in 1986, was designed to meet the needs of you and your family. Our facility offers 3 chapels of varying sizes to accommodate your desires. We also have a wide range of services to customize for your funeral needs. From the first call through the aftercare program, we are there for the families. Hyman Funeral.
To many, home is a place, but to us, home is a feeling. The feeling of comfort and trust. The feeling of being cared for by those who know you.
Hi, I'm Trent Noah, and I'm a graduate from Harlan County High School. I am so excited to start my Division I career where home is cheering me on. Things are just better at home, and home is ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Whether it's brakes or tires for that work truck to get you to work, or tires for that toy that your wife said you shouldn't have had. Either way, come and see us at Hyman Tire and Auto on Highway 80 for all the parts that you need to do it yourself, or for the service and the parts that you'd rather go ahead and choose to let someone else do for you. Come and see them at Hyman Tire and Auto. Call them up, 606-785-3505. Again, that's Hyman Tire and Auto.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Cipher and all that out. Who will each team play? Have you thought? And I don't know the answer. So
it's not the 15th region. There's not an RPI in this, so
it's got to be the 5th school, right?
Yeah. Well, it'll be the play-in. I think 4 and 5 will play on Monday night. The first game is a play-in.
Okay.
And then Knott Central will get the winner of that game, and then
2
I think
and 3.
right now the way it's looking, Jenkins and Letcher will play the 2-3 seed. So.
Odds are good. They might play each other. I would assume the Lady Crusaders could meet the Lady Patriots. But yeah, it's still there's a lot of that. When you get from 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the 53rd district, there's still a lot of goes into that.
Man, it's a lot easier to figure that than it is the 15th region. When you start bringing in the RPIs, where some districts are going to get 3 teams, some districts will get that's.
So I had a guy today tell me that every team pretty much makes it to that super region. Is that true? I don't feel like that was right.
Every district does have a team that'll make it.
No. He said every team got to play in the region. Surely they are not doing that.
I don't think that's right.
He said the district winners moved on to like the final, I believe he told me 8 or whatever. But everybody had a play-in game
when you get into that conversation, man, I'm out because there's way – back probably 7 or 8 years ago in softball, they talked about going to a super regional, and the coaches started trying to figure it out, and we couldn't figure it out, and they never went to it because if coaches can't figure it out, you can't explain it to the parents and the school system and everything else.
If you're ever over in the 15th region and want a conversation starter, but then you want to step away and let them have the conversation, mention HIT, and also mention the fact they have the regional tournament in the Expo Center.
Yeah, you ain't.
But you got to be careful because something might start flying.
Yeah, it's.
Everybody over there loves the fact that it's at the Expo or hates it. There is nobody that's torn between the two.
I'm a fan of region tournaments being inside high school gymnasiums. I mean, it is what it is. That's one of my favorite sayings. But if you're going to play a region tournament, there's something about that feeling in March in an environment of a high school gymnasium compared to those big expo centers where you can barely hear the fans yell.
Yeah, and you look like you're shooting 25 foot away from where you're actually shooting.
So it's a.
But that's my opinion. In my opinion, and 50 cents won't even buy you a Pepsi anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm 100% with you.
But let's step away for one more 1 minute break, and we come back. We'll have starting lineup between the Patriots and the Crusaders right here on the.
Dr. Fran Hughes at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare is now accepting new patients. Dr. Hughes is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. We accept most major insurances, Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer a sliding fee scale. Contact us at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare for an appointment with Fran Hughes today. Call 606-436-0711 or visit our webpage, www.kymha.com.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Whether it be from Garner or Pippa Passes or Emelina or wherever you're watching from, we're glad you're tuning in. Let us know in the comments section. Those of you watching us on social media, hit that like and share button. Understand we are live and in color on the YouTube channels as well. So we're glad to get to bring you that are not able to be here these games. And getting ready to get that starting lineup, James, from both teams, looks like, pal.
Yeah, JBS comes in here coached by Bo Hammonds.
All right, guys, we'll go ahead and do the starting lineups. First one.
And then we're going to be joined at halftime by June Buchanan Athletic Director. Mr. Caleb Anderson's going to come over here and talk about all the good things going on at JBS and Alice Lloyd College. So get to talk to him. As Knott Cent will start number 10 tonight, junior Gavin Mosley. Number 5, senior Braxton Reed. Number 24, junior Connor Napier. Number 11, Chance Sandberg. And number 1, Drake Sloans. We've been told that Jaden Hall and Talon Osborne both is out with the flu tonight. So we're hoping both of those young men feel better, get back healthy as they come in here under head coach Casey Huff with a 17-9 record. And now for the Crusaders. We'll get you their starting lineups. They'll start number 2, Jake Ramey. Man, you had a chance to talk to Mr. Ramey back during grade school. And, man, he was pumped. Number 4,
It's Hammonds.
Yeah, it'd be Colton Hicks as number 11, Jacob Hammonds. Slips on the floor as he's coming out with the start lineup. Now number 23, Landon Gent, and then number 44, big Bryson Smith. Brian Smith's baby boy. We see the Smith family over there, straight across from us. Always good to see Brian. If he's across from us, he's not trash talking us on the radio or hometown, Jamie.
Brian is my equivalent of your Rick Moberly, though. He gives me a hard time, but he's one of the best friends in the world. If I broke down in wherever, I would expect Brian to be the first one I would call to come and get me.
And he would be there.
I hope, let me say this, that his baby boy doesn't make this game bigger than what it is. I want Bryson just to come out and have fun. He's had some games where he's put up 40. He's capable of scoring, but tonight he's playing against a team in which he grew up playing grade school basketball. Like I told you guys, he and Gavin Mosley have been friends since they were 4 and 5 years old.
Yeah.
So there'll be a little mixed emotions here. But at the end of the night, you throw that basketball up and you play basketball, right, pal?
Yes, sir, as Carl Kraft says. He's watching from the couch on Old Montgomery Creek. He's worked hard this week.
His hard work is just now getting ready to get started. I hope I'm wrong. But, man, I know you have seen the forecast, but are you people at home watching these forecasts?
We're going to do a First Alert weather broadcast at halftime. Let people get prepared for what's coming in. So, Randy's blessed us with a little bit of our time here on the Killer Bee bringing these ball games. So, we're going to bring a alert system.
How many things are you going to do at halftime? Because one time you're doing all that, I'm probably going to run and get a hot dog and nachos and cheese. I just want to tell you
I don't know how you did it in pregame. I don't know if I've ever been to a ball game where at some point you've broke loose and brought back a candy bar, a bottle of water. You got 2 bottles of water in front of you and a bag of popcorn.
I'm ready. I'm telling you, I'm prepared. If I'm going to get snuggled in one of these gyms, don't you never doubt I ain't going to be hungry. See Connor Napier down here smiling from ear to ear. Again, he and the officials talking about this one. Connor, I know, James, focused on the regional tournament, but he's also a little hyped up because he's a baseball man. He's ready. Yeah. Coach Sean Dameron and his Patriots will be on the baseball field real soon.
Yeah. Congratulations to Coach J.R. Hammonds. Knott Central's
we got to have him on real soon, too.
Yeah, new appointed softball coach. Heather was here earlier. I don't know if J.R. made it or not. I don't still see him around, but
you know how you're bad to sign me up for these things?
Wait. That goes 2 ways.
I signed us up for a media day.
There we go.
I'll tell you more about it later on.
Signed us up for a media day.
You'll need to have your Thursday 2 weeks from now clear.
Clear, yeah.
Okay, just let you know that.
Absolutely. So we're going to get it started. Reed will jump for the Patriots and come down with it over to Ambergy. Ambergy will bring it down as the Crusaders open up in a 2-3 zone defense into Sloan. Sloan pulls up from 15, up and good.
Drake Sloan tickles the twine, gets the first bucket of the ball game.
Here comes Smith with it, across the timeline. Guarded by Reed. The Patriots open up in a man-to-man. 3 on the way, far side, up no good, rebounded by Drake.
Sloan rifles it ahead to Napier. James, we didn't talk a whole lot in the pregame about a lot of things because we got a lot of stuff going on. Ambergy hits the 3, right?
Yes, sir. Ambergy knocks it down, gives the Patriots a 5-0 lead.
You're going to be impressed with Colt out here, my friend. This Hicks kid can play. Don't let his 7th grade body deceive you. He's going to be a player.
Smith picks it up, gives it over to Gent. Gent up to Hammonds, and we've got to travel with it back over to the Patriots.
6:48 to play. Knott County leads 5-0. Those of you just now tuning into the social media pages, hit that like and share button in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering on.
Napier to Mosley to Reed. Back to Napier. Napier kicks it to Mosley. Wide open 3 near the side. Too hard. And Hammonds comes down with a rebound. Gives it up to Gent. Gent back to Hammonds. Hammonds inside.
Basket good by Ramey.
Yes, sir.
Ramey might have had the best 2 minutes on the mic of anybody we've interviewed all season.
No, I'm going ever.
Yeah, when we did our pregame to the boys' grade school, boy, nice move by Reed. Just went straight up with that one and gets 2 more for Knott Central. But yes, sir, he someday has a career on the microphone.
Yeah,
and I'm not even talking about commentating.
No, he's was really good as Smith shot up, no good. Mason Smith's got a nice looking shot for the Crusaders. Over to Mosley. Mosley back to Napier. Napier 3. Off to the right, rebounded by Amberg into Reed. Reed lays it up and good. Patriots ahead 9-2. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Old country song said if the world had a front porch, this thing be better. If the world had a bunch of Chance hamburgers, it'd be better too.
Man, he's a player.
90% of the kids would have taken that last shot that he passed to Reed. And wouldn't have been anything wrong with it. He just a good kid, pal.
Right.
Oh, sweet move there by Mr. Gent.
Yes, sir.
Says, call my name out, fellas. You ain't talked enough about me.
I'm the one that can pull this little right-handed baby hook shot. In Reed. Reed goes straight up on Smith. Smith comes down with a rebound. Big, strong rebound by Smith of the Crusaders. And threw away. Ball back over to the Patriots.
If you'd have seen that many people swarming at you, you'd have thrown it away too, probably, pal. No, you wouldn't. You calm and cool and collected. I would have been the one throwing it.
Sloan gets a screen by Reed, kicks it over to Mosley. Mosley goes baseline, kicks it into Reed. Reed goes up and no good. Hammonds is going to pick up the foul. Of course, Saturday night, we will be at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. The Reed's free throw goes up as the Breathitt County Bobcats travel to town to take on the Knott County Central Patriots. And what's been a much anticipated ball game all year for the Patriots is Jeff Honeycutt will travel back into the Morton Combs, where he's hung a lot of banners for the Lady Patriots over the years.
James, he don't want to be called the GOAT, but I just don't think Jeff gets enough credit for what he has accomplished already as a coach, and still got several more years to coach.
Smith picks the ball up, gives it over to Gent. Gent back to Smith. Smith thought about it, kicks it in the corner. 3 on the way up, no good. Rebounded by Napier. 4 minutes to go. Patriots up by 6. Over to Reed. Alley-oop. Reed lays it up too hard. Chance Sandberger with a rebound. Kicks it out to Napier. Napier to Sloan. Sloan lets it fly way too hard. Rebounded by Smith. Gent with it. Walks it across the timeline. Into Smith. Bryson, a junior for the Crusaders. Stolen away. Here comes Ambergy with it. Ambergy across the timeline, lays it up and good.
Another big bucket for Ambergy, pal.
Gent, guarded by Mosley, stolen away by Napier. Napier up ahead of everybody. He lays it up and good. All of a sudden, the Patriots got a 10-point lead, 14-4, with a 30-second timeout. As the Crusaders take the timeout, we will as well.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbor.
Dr. Fran Hughes at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare is now accepting new patients. Dr. Hughes is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. We accept most major insurances, Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer a sliding fee scale. Contact us at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare for an appointment with Fran Hughes today. Call 606-436-0711 or visit our webpage, www.kymha.com.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Smith kicks it out to Miller. Miller's a good little ball handler. Jeremiah Miller. He gets it into Hammonds. Hammonds back to Miller. Good give and go. He lays it up. No good, but it's going to be fouled by Napier.
Well, that's a nice lead pass, my friend. He bounced that to where his teammate was going. And anytime you can do that, that's a sweet pass, brother.
It is. Once again, we'd like to thank Principal Amanda Clark and Athletic Director Caleb Anderson for allowing us to come over here tonight and call the ball game for the Killer Bee on Hometown Sports Corner.
And, James, while we constantly talk about how welcomed we always are made feel here, we don't ever want to take that for granted either. We appreciate them so very much for allowing us night in and night out to come over here and call these ball games. I've never not been allowed to come in here and made feel welcome when I come, pal.
Yeah, Smith takes it in there, man, and gets the one. As Bryson goes in against Napier and draws the foul.
We're supposed to be biased when we do this, but folks, again, that's my best friend's son that just made that one. So, pretty sweet move, Bryson. I'll take credit for teaching you that one as he hits the free throw nothing but the bottom as well.
And his mommy will take credit for the way that he shoots free throws.
Did you know she's a pretty good baller?
No.
Oh, yes, sir.
No,
yes, sir. She was a really good basketball player, just wouldn't play in high school. Could have probably have started at Knott Central a couple of years.
Mosley comes away with it, lays it up, no good. Smith goes up, man, high and gets the rebound for the big fella. Miller goes in. They're going to say he traveled with it back over to the Patriots. 1:04 to go, 8-16 as Mr. Johnson says he's got to dribble before he walks with it.
Yeah, it didn't say Mother May I. When you do that, that's going to be a no-no.
Over to Napier. Napier into Reed. Reed goes up, tries to spin, knocked away from him, picked up by Mosley. Napier back to Mosley, back to Napier. Napier fires a three. Too hard, and Reed gets the tip put back in.
I think one of them might have been Bryson's. They both were tipping for it. Both of them went strong for it, but either way, Knott County leads at 18-8 here in the contest.
Hamburger with the steal, lays it up and good. Back over to Gent. Gent, as Patriots try this 2-1 press. Over to Smith. Smith to Hicks in the corner. Smith goes up against Sloan and comes down with it, trying to get it out. Gets it out to Smith to 22 seconds. Smith trying to get double teamed, trying to get it into Hammonds. Gets it into Hammonds. Back out to Smith. Smith fires the three. No good. A little bit short. Look good from here. Over to Sloan. Sloan with 3 seconds. Pulls up from the three. Too hard. And that's how we'll end the first quarter. Knott County Central 20. Crusaders 8. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Killer Bee.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Goins back to Smith.
Please tell me Reagan Conley's not over there doing homework, doing a ball.
Miller? I don't know.
She's got her laptop out over there, I think, doing homework. I'm going to have to call her out on that. Megan Huff, eat little nachos. Happy birthday to her.
I had to read alley-oop, and Reed gets it to go down. Assist Ambergy. Miller across the timeline, double teamed as soon as he comes across with it. Over to Hicks. Hicks. Back to Miller. Miller free throw line up, no good, too hard. Rebounded Jaden Ambergy, who just checked into the ball game. Over to Chance Ambergy to Reed. Reed lays it up and good. Fouled by number 2, Jake Ramey. So Reed will go to the line for the three-point play.
How in the world did Braxton make that bucket?
I don't know, but I'm glad to see Reed in high-top shoes.
Yes, sir.
You don't see those anymore.
I like it. Second one is good as well.
I'd say his ankles like it, too. There's some of these players, I don't know how they – I'd walk away with a crilled ankle every night.
Well, buddy, do you want me to break the bad news to you?
Go ahead.
We're just not as graceful as somebody. Look at that pass from Bryson Smith inside. Teammate put it up, won't go. Rebound ripped away by Ambergy. You and I just are not hardly as graceful as some of these young men.
Jaden Ambergy's 3 on the way, no good. Last touch by the Patriots. Be over to the Crusaders. Cody Spartman back at the station tonight with Killer B. I always appreciate him. I've had him a busy 2 weeks. Him and Micah, man, I've kept them out late a few nights, so we're calling ball games over the last couple of weeks, and then their nights are going to get even later here in about 2 weeks when we start calling 2 and 3 ball games a night for the postseason.
Enjoy Friday night, by the way. We're off Friday. That'll be your last night off probably for about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Ambergy up to Napier. Napier into Reed. Reed tries the dunk. Can't get it to go. Does get it to go.
Rattled in for him at the end.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out, are you taking Friday off just because we're doing Thursday, Saturday, or are you taking it off because it's Valentine's Day?
Well, I'm going to give you the smart answer. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Misty's definitely tuning in because
I didn't get to go to Florida the week before Valentine's Day, so I've got to take off and
Reed
with another layup.
Reed give Ambergy the assist. Not going to pick him up a little full court pressure here, man. I'm wrong. They're just going to a little token pressure, pretty much guarding a man-to-man, but jumping them at a half court. Jaden with the basketball off the steal. Chance flips it across to Napier.
Back to Napier, 3 on the way, and Connor dials it up.
Give him 5 on the night. Knott County leads it 34-8.
Said the 53rd District Tournament just 2 weeks away. If you're looking to sponsor or advertise with the Killer Bee, you need to get up with Randy and Tammy now or the Wolf Man and get your name on the list. So get your business some advertisement on the Killer Bee during the 53rd District Tournament. As Randy brings all the games to you through the 53rd District and the 14th Region Tournament on the Killer Bee.
Looking forward to teaming up with the Wolfman and Mr. Jamie Couch.
Yeah.
We'll have a bunch of good ball games. Then our friends
But
over at
Jamie's been doing a
Hometown
good job.
Oh, yeah. Jamie's, I've been telling him for years, he may be the best at broadcasting baseball that there is in the mountains. I told you.
Knocks down the 3.
Homer's baby boy and dials up the 3, and that won't be his last one either. He can dial that up and make it, pal.
As Chance goes the other end, lays it up, and we're going to have Mosley and Payson Dials check in for the Patriots. As we take a full timeout, we will as well, right here on Killer Bee, back in 60 seconds.
You're on the move every. What keeps you going? Your love for the game, your teammates, a victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Crusaders trying to give it up. Can't find a man. Stolen away by Mosley, and Mosley taps it out of bounds.
What kind of like a ping pong machine?
Yeah.
Off you, back off me, and James, they missed that one. That actually went off Gavin.
They did.
It's his birthday, so he's supposed to get that, I guess.
Yeah.
3 1/4 left in this first half. Going to be joined with our friend Caleb Anderson. You talk about a guy that wears about 10 different hats. He's probably getting ready to confuse everybody with the different job titles he has over here. He does a great job for the folks here at June Buchanan as their AD, but assistant coach, and a lot of other things he does as well. Connor Napier runs the rebound down for Knott Central. Well, look at that haircut. Did you see the back of my head
I
there?
bragged on that haircut
Wow,
before
that,
the first
that camera
game.
zoomed in on me there for a second.
Yes, sir.
Matt Mullins, you might need to get a shout out for that fresh haircut today.
Dials 3 on the way up. No good out to Napier. 2:47 to go in the first half. Over to Mosley. Mosley gives it up to Dials. Dials out to Embergy. Chance lays it up from 6. Short. Dials with a rebound. No good, but he is fouled. And he's going to go to the line as Brody Hall will pick up his first one for the Crusaders. And there is a schedule change if you have not looked lately. The Patriots were supposed to have been off Monday night, the boys, and they picked a game up at Shelby Valley. I think that's a 7 o'clock game time for Knott County Central Monday night from Morton
That's our
Combs.
buddy Matt Taylor. Am I right?
Yeah, you know you are right.
Yes, sir. Going to come back to town.
Going to come back to town, Mr. Coach Taylor. It'll be good to see Matt.
Matt and I became good friends when he was over here at Alice Lloyd, actually. Boy, good take there by Mr. Amberg. He stretched that one out and got him 2 more. Knott County leading big here.
Here 2 minutes to go in the first half. Across the timeline, stolen away by Mosley. Mosley goes in, gives it over to Jaden. Jaden back to Mosley, lays it up, no good. Should have had a foul call, didn't get it. As the Crusaders tip it over to Napier. Napier pulls it back out to set an offense. Over to Jaden Embergy. Embergy back to Napier. Napier over to Mosley. 3 on the way. No good. Payson Dials can't come down with a basketball on the rebound. Hicks goes in amongst the trees. Lays it up. No good. Looking for a foul. Can't get it. Here comes Mosley. Mosley up ahead to Jaden. Jaden far side to Dials. Lays it up and good.
I am a big Dials fan, man. I think by the time he's a senior that he can be one of the top players in the 14th region. And I know that's a big target to put on a young man, but I think Payson Dials can be that good by the time he's a senior.
Yeah.
Well, over and back call there, unfortunately. Tried to pass it to his teammate who hadn't crossed the timeline yet. Minute 15 to play in the first half.
Over to Ambergy to Dials. I'm sorry, Mosley. Couldn't see you because of Drake. Over to Reed. Reed with it, looking to spin. Kicks it in the corner. 3 on the way for the Patriots. Too hard. Rebounded by Reed. Reed kicks it back out to Ambergy. Ambergy to Reed, or to Sloan. Back to Ambergy. Back to Sloan. Sloan ball fakes. Drives in. Loses it. Picked up by Reed. Reed goes in. Euro step. Can't get it. Ambergy picks it up and lays it in.
Another good strong move there for him. Clock continuing to tick. You guys in the comment section, as I always challenge you to do so, leave a shout out and a comment to your favorite Crusader and Patriot. I've never broadcast a game, James, in which the numbers didn't double. Bryson left that one way short. Got to get underneath the ball, big man.
Yeah.
Missed that one. But that's just evident fact that these kids go back and watch these games. James talked about advertising with the Killer Bee. We'll be glad to hook you up on Hometown Sports Corner as well as the shots put back up again for the Patriots. We got a lot of basketball still yet to bring you in. A short time to bring you, pal. We'll have a lot of games in the next 2 weeks. As they let that one fly, and that'll bring us to the close of the first half. You want to step away for a short break, James?
Yeah, let's step away for
about a 2 minute. How about a 2 minute break?
Okay.
Maybe we have Caleb Bowie here by that time.
So we'll be back in 2 minutes on the Killer Bee.
Dr. Fran
Sometimes when you're thinking about throwing stars, you start wondering.
You want to put him here?
Yeah, I think it's about to
Just listen to that little voice inside your
From
head.
9 a.m. until 5 p.m.
You wonder, is this the one that suits you and your family?
Medicaid and Medicare.
The right color.
Sliding fee scale. Contact
Keep
us at
listening to
Kentucky
that
Mountain
little
Health Alliance,
voice.
Quantum Healthcare, for an appointment with Fran Hughes today.
Now that the pandemic is behind us, things are getting back to normal, especially the inventory selection at Tim Shore Chevrolet in Hazard. You won't go wrong when you take the short drive to Tim Shore Chevrolet. When you select a new
Judge
vehicle,
Executive
you'll
Jeff
drive with
Dobson and
confidence
the
with
Knott
the
County Fiscal
lifetime
Board
powertrain
is happy
warranty.
to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the Municipal Fiscal Board encourage you to support all our Knott County youth and all of their academic and athletic events. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott
Driving
County
off the
Fiscal
lot in
Board.
your new vehicle, something to tell you, you made the right decision. With today's price of gasoline, more and more people are switching to more fuel-efficient vehicles. That's why you need to see Tim Short Honda.
Can you hear us, Caleb?
Tim Short Honda is the only place in Kentucky to purchase a new Honda. They're the most safe, fuel-efficient car on the road. What you save on gas for the new Honda will almost pay your monthly payment. And speaking of payment, Tim Short Honda will work with you to find the right car to fit your budget. That's Tim Short Honda, US 23 at Apple. Call 606-200-3190 or visit TimShortHonda.com and give them a line on Facebook.
With our new convenient online banking, balance in history, transferring.
Welcome back to halftime over here at the campus of Jim Buchanan Crusader and Alice Lloyd College. We're now joined by Jim Buchanan's athletic director, Mr. Caleb Anderson. Caleb, thanks for coming over here with us for a little while tonight.
Man, we always appreciate the warm invites that we get over here, and talk about this time of the year for an AD, perhaps the busiest time of the year, right?
Yeah, I've had a few hectic days in the last couple weeks. Yeah.
Trying to, of course, finish up boys and girls basketball, but then you got a lot of other things going on over here as well.
Yeah, well, we've had a few game cancellations because of the weather, and it takes a better part of a morning to get a game canceled and then rescheduled, because if it was a district game, you got to make it up.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, then of course we got middle school volleyball kicked off last week or week before.
Looked like a good number of turnouts too. I saw some pictures and got several girls coming out to participate with that.
Yeah, we got a pretty good amount of kids. They're still pretty young, but we're going to play ABC, and I think we're going to play a little bit of D-team volleyball.
You know, we brag on it all the time, but this is the first time I've been in this gym. And that's what I was telling Jamie, man. It's the more I come over, the more impressed I get by the facilities.
He's still trying to figure out how I got in here, by the way. I've confused him a little bit on that.
He come through this door, and I said, "How did you get to that door?"
I said, "On the elevator."
There's about 5 different entrance doors, and you just got to know the building to get up here.
Well, that's what, Jamie. It's not like the elevator at Knott Central where they tell you take to the 3rd floor and it doesn't really exist. There's
you've
an actual
been here
elevator
as long as I have. You know just about every door here, Pat.
Well, now I feel bad because I took the steps.
That's what I usually do. Obviously, I need to every day.
You can look and tell which one of us didn't take the steps. Hey, Caleb, again, both teams young, both teams building the program, but just talk about getting to be back in the 53rd District and kind of laying the foundation for things to come, right, pal?
Yeah, so our boys, they went on, I think it was a 2-year hiatus. We didn't have a boys' high school program, and Coach Bo Hammond there, he kind of stepped up last year and said, let's get this going again. And so he brought his 2 sons over and had some other boys rally around them and just kind of put some work in and get competitive, you know. And then the girls, the girls staff, you know, between me, Coach Kevin Davis, and Coach Adam Dials, we've got some really big goals for 3 years and 4 years from now, and just trying to make all the steps happen to get there, you know. And this is the first year in a while that the girls have got the 3rd seed in the district, and as long as we can take care of business Monday and Tuesday, we'll maintain the 3rd seed. The boys, I think they're scheduled to get the 5 seed right now. But you know, all these kids are pretty good kids, and they're all willing to work. So we've got some goals in the future. You know.
While it's a work in progress,
definitely a work in progress.
I can name you 100 ADs that would trade places with you. Got a beautiful facility. You got a principal that is here. She's always anywhere you guys go, from the top to the bottom. They support you guys, and got a pretty good deal here to get things started off for you, pal.
Yeah, Amanda Clark's our principal. She's got my back. She got all the coaching staff's back. And if we mess up, she lets us know about it, and you know, we take care of whatever problems are and move on and try to proceed. And you can't beat these facilities over here.
No.
I mean, we've got 2 college basketball gyms.
Yeah.
The courts are almost identical except for that 1 3-point line. There's a few more seats over there. You know, when we host the district tournament, we actually have it in the other gym that the college plays in. It's pretty nice. They got the big screen over there, you know.
6 goals in here, fans rolling. It doesn't ever get a little bit cool in here, actually. Don't ever get hot. Nice weight rooms at 3 different places, and the kids get a good quality education over here.
We really do want them to put their education first. I went to school here. I know what type of education I got, and I expect these kids to try to do that too. But yeah, these I feel I'm one of those people that's always cold, but my daughter's the first to let me know if it ain't the right temperature.
Sure.
She wants it colder, and I want it hotter, and we just agree to disagree to leave them on the number 3 setting.
Hey, not too many people, you know, we talk about facilities. Not too many schools can walk across the street, like you said, have 2 gyms, a state-of-the-art weight room.
They got the game room and the internet room.
And all the facilities. And, you know, when you start, as you said, you know, you took a couple-year hiatus. Now you're getting back into 53rd. Had a good time. Jenkins comes back in. June Buchanan comes back in. Had a good time for the 53rd to start building. But it also helps to start pulling some student body back to June Buchanan.
Yes, we definitely need some more students here. You know, we're working on pretty low numbers as far as just the number of students, but I feel like for the number we got, we're making pretty good progress. You know, and I can't walk around the mini mall in Hyman without somebody asking me questions about the school or questions about the teams. You know, whether they just want information, you know, about how we're doing, or whether they're thinking about sending their kid here, you know.
But that means you're doing it the right way, you know. When you do things the right way, people is intrigued and they want to ask you questions. It's when people quit asking you that you got to start worrying. So as long as people's coming up to you, you know that you're making the right steps and you're making the right progress.
Well, the first big conversation that Miss Clark and I had when I agreed to take the athletic director position, that we both were really big on, we're going to do it the right way. We're not going to operate in the gray areas. We're going to get good kids that want to work, both academically and athletically, and we're just going to see what happens.
That, of course, I knew would be what you would say to me. I want to ask you something totally different, Tony.
Okay.
Let's put the AD cap to the side. What's it been like to get to do this with your daughter? I asked James that, and it's got to be unique, pal.
It's surreal, I feel like.
Yeah.
My daughter only wants to play defense.
That come from Papa Willie?
Yeah. It creates some problems sometimes on the offensive side, but when she was born, I promised my wife I would never make her play basketball. So 6 seasons in for the school, she still likes it. She's asking me to go to Carla Booth sessions, wants to get better. Yeah. She's going to be a big part of the goals that we have over here, and I'm
just proud of her more than anything.
I'm along for the ride and loving every minute of it, but I also have some serious stuff I have to take care of for the whole school, you know.
Sure.
So now listen, I am going to give you a piece of advice from experience, and I tell this to everybody. During the season, and I'm going to make this point to everybody, during the season, the last 2 or 3 weeks, take 30 seconds to a minute out of every ball game. Quit watching what's happening. Watch the smile on your daughter's faces, the faces in the stands, the smells, the lights, the field in the gym. Because I promise you, Kennedy and Brady just quit playing a couple years ago, and I can barely remember them playing. Yeah. But I do remember some games when I could look out there and they was laughing and smiling and having a good time. And those are the memories going forward that you'll remember. So everybody, you know, if you've got a kid playing, whether it's your son, daughter, nephew, grandson, whatever, take a few minutes out of every ball game and just soak the moment in, because it's not going to last forever.
I'm trying my best to take it all in. Sometimes we get caught up in these close games, you know.
Guys, they're going to start this game real quickly as we turn around and just broadcast this with you on the mic. Softball coming up.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to tell you. If anybody out there, if your daughter wants to play Little League softball, we're having sign-ups right now. Hope to have a lot of kids turn out and have a good season.
Good deal, Caleb. Man, we'll let you go. We'll let you get back to your AD dudes, but we do appreciate you stopping by with us during halftime.
Thank you, guys.
Any way we can help you, you know, you let us know, my friend.
Oh, I got y'all on speed dial.
Anytime, pal. We'll be there for you. Knott County and June Buchanan getting ready to get this third quarterback underway. Gavin Mosley triggers the inbounds pass. He'll go ahead to Drake Sloan. Sloan will get it back, and June Buchanan going to open up in that 2-3 zone. Drake has it at the top. A little lob pass to Reed. Won't go. Gets his own rebound and a putback. And he'll get a chance for a three-point play here off of the foul from Hammonds. And so Knott County out of the break. Drew up a lob pass to get things started off, James. You know, we ran out of time, but I had to mention to him, and he pointed it out, and I'll get further back to it in just in a moment. June Buchanan still has 2 district games. They got 5 games. I looked at the schedule while you and he were talking about some questions. 2 of their 5 will have to be played. I don't care what the weather is. Especially
it's Monday and Tuesday. They're back to back,
especially the Cordia Jenkins girls. Both of those girls games are going to be big, big games because, as he said, shout out to ladies who are right now in the number 3 spot.
You're right. So you're right. They've got to play it. I'm glad we got an opportunity to speak with him. We don't get a chance to speak to as many athletic directors this season as we would like to, you know, with games and different places that me and you got to go to and games and gyms that we cover. We try to get a chance to let them get on there and brag about their school. So I'm glad that Bryson Smith knocks down the jumper, but I'm glad we could get Caleb on.
Yes, indeed. We've enjoyed that, and he's one of the good guys, James. Yeah. We have a good relationship. When I say we, you and I and Hometown Sports and the Killer Bee crew, with all the ADs, we've been blessed, man, as Gavin Mosley hits that one and gives a little smile to his buddy Bryson Smith. And then gets a shout from the crowd. Good job, birthday boys. Smith gets it over in this left corner. Bryson waiting for help. Jenna come down and bail him out and goes baseline. Little teardrop floater won't go. And here comes Ambergy with the rebound for Knott Central. James, of course, I understand you went and got a shirt made about how proud you are of the Mountain Mamba.
Yeah, the Mount Mamba, holler baller.
I think Coach Pope needs to quit with a holler baller. I think the Mountain Mamba has stuck Reed with another big rebound.
I like the holler baller.
I like it, but it's the Mountain Mamba. They've already
the Penny Ryle pistol.
Well, that one I don't know about. Though.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. That's something he would have said when he was at BYU. Mosley with the run out down the lane, got it. Mosley tricked Napier even on that. I think Napier thought he's going to get that one. And here comes June Buchanan with it back. 5:05 to play. Now Kenny picking them up full court pressure here.
Up ahead to Smith. He done a knockdown one. Gives a ball fake. Goes in. Nice
pass. Yes, sir.
Inside laid up and good by the Crusaders.
Give Smith the assist. Give the Crusaders the bucket. 4 1/4 to play here.
Mosley pulls the three up. No good. Reed with the rebound. He lays it up and good. As Jaden Ambergy and Payson Dials will check back into the ball game.
That last bucket, James, number 15 for the Crusaders.
Do we have
Brody
a timeout?
Hall. Brody Hall, I don't think we got one.
I don't think
the
we
man that counts the stripe says we don't have one.
Yeah, so we got a timeout.
Just sub them. Come on, guys. We got to keep this thing going. 4:15 to play. But again, a moment ago, that number 15 was Brody Hall, the super sophomore, got that bucket. Let's give him a shout out for June Buchanan.
Absolutely. As Hammond's with it. One Bo's baby boys. Looking to make a move on Cole Watts. So the Patriots just checked into the ball game. Mr. Cash Williams, Jaden Amberg, Cole Watts, Aiden Corning, Payson Dials.
June Buchanan now playing against the majority of the younger players for Knott Central. This is a chance for them to kind of see how they stand against.
Lenny Anderson says that Jenkins is ahead of Letcher at halftime. I don't know what the score is. Lenny, if you don't care, can you try to get us a score and update? So we appreciate that update, though, that Jenkins is leading at halftime. As Crusaders got it, Hammonds. Out to Miller. Miller guarded by Dials.
Still yet playing the girls game right now, James. That one still not went final over there.
Oh, okay.
70-17, Letcher beating Jenkins girls.
Amberg kicks it over to Watts. Watts thought about it into Williams. Williams making the money move. Can't get it to go. Man, I'll tell you what, I will brag on Cash Williams. I told his daddy just a couple of days ago I love watching him on the football field.
Gets better and better and better.
Man, we've bragged on him for the last 2 years, but I love watching him on the football field.
Dials with a steal on the bucket. 2:30 to play in the contest.
Into Hammonds. Hammonds from 6 up, no good. Left a little short. Rebounded Ambergy. Ambergy ahead of Dials. Dials corner it. Corner it to Watts. Watts straight away 3 up and good.
Don't let that be something that you think just happens by chance, folks. I've had that young man hit a bunch of those threes this season on games I've caught. We did the JV game over at Betsy Lane, and he had a couple of those from way downtown, nothing but net.
Yeah.
2 minutes to play. Crowd staying in here, James.
Absolutely.
Don't know if we pointed that out, but a pretty nice crowd on hand.
Good crowd on hand over here.
I'm happy for
over in Pippa Passes tonight.
Thursday night crowd.
Thanks for tuning in. If you're wondering here in a couple of weeks how you can stay tuned to the Killer Bee, if you're going to be out, you can download the WKCB mobile app on your telephone. Take us anywhere around the world, or you can log on to www.kcb.com. Listen to us anywhere around the world on the mobile app or on the internet.
That's another young man that I'm a big fan of, Mr. Cornett. 3-sport athlete, I know.
2. No, 3. Yeah,
soccer,
baseball, basketball.
Yeah, 3. But anywho, good player, man, at all of them. And he works hard at it.
3
John
on the
won't
way.
go just a little too hard that time for the Crusaders.
Ambergy over to Williams. He tries a 3-pointer, a little too hard. Rebounded by Dials. Dials saves it to nobody. Sails out of bounds right in front of Coach Casey Huff.
At some point before he graduates, I predict Aiden plays football.
Man, Aiden played a couple years
I can
ago.
see
It was a really good. He's got the build for it.
His baby brother is going to be one of the quarterbacks. Let me promise you that, okay? And so that'll be neat anyhow if they could get to play a couple football games together. I guess is what I'm hoping for. Crusaders with a big offensive rebound. Got it down here on the other end. Ramey calling for it. Not going to get it as Cornett gets the steal. 20 seconds to play here. We go down to the final stretch, and Hammond with a rebound ahead to Ramey. Down the lane he goes, lays it up, and it's good. Nice take from Mr. Ramey.
Jenkins leads Letcher 22-5 in the boys' game.
So evidently there's a lag in the feed. 67-17. We have played three of them in Pippa Passes, Kentucky.
To Mom and Jason Spartman for the updates. We appreciate it. As we'll take a 60-second break, come back, we'll bring you the fourth and final quarter from right here on
For over
JBS.
100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back to Pippa Passes, Kentucky, as we get this one back underway. June Buchanan with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And James Sandlin and I have enjoyed bringing you this doubleheader. Again, the Crusaders, I am quite sure I'm right in saying this, will be at Cordia on Monday and then back here Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Against Jenkins. And so, boy, good pass and a shot put up. Won't go. Boy, it's a good look, though, for the Patriots.
Yeah, Hensley couldn't get it to go as Hicks comes down. Oh, nice pass over, and the young man's going to be fouled by Cash Williams. So Williams picks up his first.
The photographer says, what have I done to you guys? That's twice they just about took her out over there.
It's going to send Jake Ramey to the line. First time he's been there tonight. Ramey's free throw.
But Jake's interview, going back to hit, we talked about the other night, it pretty much was, yeah, I'm awesome.
That's what he said. He said, I give lessons if you want to come over and take them.
I have my own gym. And he just got better and better with the one-liners as he went. And Adam Dowes just sat there and let him talk for a few more minutes.
Sit there and let him go, man. You're right. Ahead to Cornett.
Oh, my. That was on a dime, man.
Yeah.
Cornett put that one where Red wanted it, but just a little too much mustard on it. And off his fingertips, it'll go back now to Buchanan.
Letcher, or I'm sorry, JBS Miller across the timeline. And we've got a foul away from the ball. It's going to be, I didn't catch who the foul was on.
Big Country, number 25 with that last one for Knott Central.
As Hensley picks up a foul for the Patriots. Knocked out of bounds by Williams.
Are you cooking supper tomorrow night or taking Misty out to eat?
Yeah, I'll take her out to eat.
That took him all of about 10 seconds to decide.
Yeah.
Shot, actually pass over to Ramey in that right corner. Would you care to guess where my 6-year-old daughter is tonight?
Your 6-year-old daughter would
Yes.
be at church.
Nope. She's at her first Valentine dance. And yes, Dad got a little sad about that. She, unlike my oldest daughter, she is a social butterfly. And so that won't be her last dance that she'll be going to. I can guarantee you that as Thornsbury gets the tip. But, yeah, can you believe that?
Buddy,
they have a
grow
dance.
Up fast.
They got a dance for 6-year-olds.
They do.
What they going to do? Ring around the rosy? Only thing more different to me about that is when I one time got asked to MC a beauty pageant. And they actually had a contest for the cutest smile for these kids, James, that was less than a year old. Wasn't none of them smiling. They's all drooling. Some of the stuff they do, man, is a little bit weird. But to each his own.
Yeah. Thornbury. Baby hook up and good.
Oh, he got back-to-back buckets.
Yeah.
He big old young'un, too, ain't he?
Man, he is a big old young'un.
Watts coming in. Dials coming in, leaving his cornet and cash. James, you talked to the AD and talked to the parents at halftime about enjoying the ride, but I like what I see over there right now for Knott Central's bench. Those guys kind of smiling, spending a little time together. They don't even realize they're enjoying some of the best moments of their life right now.
No, you're right on that, man.
Dials has it, brings it to the top of the key, jumps top, gets it to Thornsbury. He passes out of that. Shot fired up. Won't go. Boy, again, nice move by Mullins, and he gets him two.
His
sophomore Ethan Mullins with that one.
Yeah.
Right before that, it was our buddy Brody that had taken that shot, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Only a freshman. Brody Hensley is going to be a good athlete, too, by the time he's a senior, man.
Brody, the
3:03 to play in the contest. Jim Buchanan again, though, as Ethan gets that one, it gets him two more. Guys, they knew that this year was a building process. This is a time for them to kind of get things going. But I want to say this to anybody that we have people that just catch our games right out of the blue. This is a program, this being Jim Buchanan, that isn't far removed from being one of the top programs in the mountains.
Okay? No, you're right.
The old gym,
they had banners.
YMT and 14th region banners. And
yeah.
They've got a couple kids that are regarded as some of the top players to play high school basketball. And so this place got a lot of interest, and they'll be all right here and give them a couple years.
As A.D. Anderson said, they took a couple years out, break from the 53rd. Now they're.
I have missed my buddy Adam Dowse tonight. I don't think I've seen him in the house.
Yeah, it's we've not. I was looking for him in the girls' game when his baby girl got to play. He must have had to work late.
That or maybe a lot of people. I'm just getting over this old flu myself.
Man, well, the Patriots have got a couple of guys missing tonight with Osborne and Jaden Hall.
Thornsbury got to go ahead and shoot that. Take that on in there, man. Got your foundation set. There you go. Good pass from Mullins to Thornsbury. He gets a good finish.
Jamie, I'm going to ask you. You asked me in the first game, so I'm going to ask you. Who's their most valuable player
tonight? I think it's Braxton Reed. Going to give it to Braxton. Braxton's not big on the microphone, so I'm not sure he'll want to do his interview, but I still got to give him credit, man. He just put bunches of buckets together early in the first half, put this game away, and so I'm going to give the ARH player of the game to Braxton Reed. Speaking of ARH, have you been listening to Randy and Wolfman? Every time that heart beats on the Killer Bee, you can text 606-785-5900. Get a chance to win one of those watches.
Yeah.
I don't think you and I are eligible. So it's kind of like the trivia questions in the morning. No,
I try.
I tell Randy every day, just tell me I beat James.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you that?
Man, he texts me all the time and says somebody beats you, and I text him back and I say, I'm as slow as a fat guy to a salad bar. I don't get in no hurry to answer him, but Randy does a good job with him, man. He comes out with some fun games and a lot of interesting facts.
With all the fun and the entertainment that the WKCB crew and us get to bring you with these games and so forth, the most important part of that station has and always will be the information that it provides.
100%.
You want to make sure you got a way to keep up with us on the mobile app and on your just an old-time radio, because should the weather turn as bad as it could in two different directions, James Sandlin, you want to make sure you can follow, and that'll be a good way for you as one of your other caps to kind of pass along important information coming on the different posts here.
Free throw up, no good. Rebounded by Cole Watts. Over to Niles. 40 seconds to go on the game. Niles up towards the brick, tries the alley-oop. He can't come down with it. Stolen away is with Ramey. Ramey goes in, lays it up and good. Nice move by Mr. Ramey.
Ramey got him 2 more as he went through the tenders to get that one.
That smile on his face, he come down, says it all.
Yes, indeed, man. Final seconds, that's going to wrap us up. Knott County Central going to get the W in this 53rd District contest. Again, 77-20. Congratulations to the Knott County Central Patriots. And thanks again to the fine folks here at June Buchanan.
Let's step away for 60 seconds. We come back. We'll wrap this one up.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you.
Welcome back to the campus of June Buchanan School, where the Knott County Central Patriots just defeated the June Buchanan Crusaders. We're now joined with our WKCB player of the game, Braxton Reed. Braxton, man, good game tonight.
You make me feel old, kid. I've been covering you since you was playing hoops at the 5th and 6th grade level, and your game's continuing to grow each and every year. And now, of course, you're leading your Patriots into the district tournament. And I know you have a lot of people that you want to thank for helping make all this possible for you, right, pal?
Yeah.
Want to thank your family and the coaches that you've had and your teammates, sure.
And everybody that supports me and stuff like that.
What's going through your mind as we get ready to go into this tournament?
Really, I just think we just got to practice and work hard and just.
Yeah, and then you work so hard, pal. Again, and it's just evident from the time you pull that first rebound down to you score. You play hard all the time, and that, of course, just shows in your game, right?
Yeah.
Braxton, going forward, you got Breathitt County now. We can look forward to that game Saturday night coming into the Morton Combs.
Yeah, it's a big game.
It's going to be a big game, man. It's going to be a good game. If I said, Braxton, what do you got to do Saturday night for the Patriots to win? What would you say you got to do?
Just rebound and keep them off the boards, and we're going to have to just come play hard if we want to beat them.
Hopefully when you've got Jaden Hall and Talon Osborne, who's out right now with the flu, hopefully we get them back Saturday night. But you've got to, and especially with the injury to Michael Gibson, who's out right now, you've got to step your game up even farther.
Yeah.
So
we do
you have a pregame ritual that you do, knowing when those guys are out that you've got to do different every night?
No, not really. No.
Just comes in, takes care of business.
Hey, he's
now,
all natural.
Dewey Mosley is going to say that he's taught him everything he knows. We both know that ain't true, man.
No,
but
that ain't true.
Again, we just want to congratulate you on a good season and wish you the best of luck, brother.
Thank you.
Braxton, you want to give any shout-outs? Go ahead. I like your shout-outs. Go ahead.
All my fans, my supporters, my family, and my woman, Kayla.
And you better give her some shout-outs.
He's smart.
Braxton, let's get back to the locker room, man. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you Saturday night.
See you.
And again, done a good job there.
He did, man. He does a good job.
Man, a few words, but he does most of his talking on the court, pal.
Man, he does.
He got a kick out of me giving Dewey a little credit, though, did he not?
Yeah, he did, man. You've got kicks out of a couple of kids tonight from Miss Feltner when you're trying to talk to her up and down the sideline.
It worked.
Now Braxton. So, man, good night for for the Patriots. And
James, that monitor right now is showing you and I best side, the back of our head.
That's it. That's what we're
but
here for.
I do want to say now, we both got smooth haircuts.
So listen, here what we're going to have just a second takeaway before we wrap this up while we've got you on video. We do have some severe weather coming in this weekend in the Knott County with the potential of flooding and high winds for power outages. So be prepared, for some possible flood. Not saying we're going to get in, not saying we're not, because the chances are extremely high that we've got a lot of water coming in. I don't think it's going to be to the 2022 flood levels. I think we're going to see some of the flood that we've seen over the years as a very good possibility. But, the chances are we're going to lose some power. So if you've got generators, get gas. If you run your heat off propane or whatever, go ahead and make preparations for propane, maybe the small propane tanks to cook with. Some extra batteries for flashlights. Keep your cell phones charged starting Saturday morning into Sundays when the weather. And then after the weather moves out, the temperatures are going to drop. I think we're looking at about a 35-40 degree change from Saturday night into Sunday morning. So when the rain and stuff leaves, we're probably going to be dealing with a little bit of snow and really colder weather. But just be prepared, with extra batteries for lights, gas, generators, and check on your neighbors as always. The best way to get through anything like this is we go through it together.
Locally in Knott County, James, as we take a little more time, if they need you guys, what's the best way for them to get up with you?
They can call the road department. There's usually somebody there. They can reach out on their Knott County Emergency Management Facebook page. We do monitor that really, really close throughout the weather and severe weather. And then, of course, you can reach out to Jeff Dobson's Facebook page or my Facebook page or, like I said, any of the road department, and we'll try to get you what we can as soon as we can.
And then we want to remind you, of course, WKCB.com and 107.1. You need to find yourself an old-fashioned transition radio if you don't have it, or certainly you should already have the mobile app downloaded so you can hear James and I. But also, it'll be probably for a more important note. Two things, James. The ground is so saturated that if we get that amount of rain, I can see problems. And then, unlike 22, we could flip this thing around and get a half a foot of snow possible. So
it depends when the temperature and the rain flips over when it gets here. So that's why I say be prepared for all the situations. And as always, if we can do anything with you, and if you do have an emergency, dial 911.
And certainly so. And but guys, again, our thoughts and prayers are with you. It's Valentine's Day. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. Say that we love you. Thank you for helping us enjoy this ride and broadcast these games and follow these kids. You brag on them wherever you see them. Let them know that you're proud of them, regardless of which team they played for or even how they done. It takes a lot just to get in front of this many people and play this game that they love. Partner, we're going to get tomorrow night off and be right back at it Saturday afternoon.
From the Morton Combs, as the Breathitt County Bobcats travel to Knott Central. Jamie, any final words before we sign off?
I do wonder and hope for Knott County that they get to bring their full team, that everybody's healthy or 80-90%, because it's a tall task of water with that Breathitt County team.
Yep.
James, I think that's 2 of the top 5 teams in the region squaring off Saturday night.
I agree with you fully. So let's pack out to Morton Combs and support the Patriots in what will be one of their last 2 home games. And so for Jamie Hughes, I'm James Santa. Cody Spartman back to station. Hunter Combs behind the camera. As always, have a great night and a safe trip home, and God bless. We love you. Have a good night for the Killer
Dr. Fran Hughes at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare is now accepting new patients. Dr. Hughes is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. We accept most major insurances, Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer a sliding fee scale. Contact us at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare for an appointment with Fran Hughes today. Call 606-436-0711 or visit our webpage, www.kymha.com.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their family. That's the best outcome, make you feel that you're doing something right.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling times, because we're not your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.